Welcome to the Moxi Skates YouTube channel. My name is Estro Jen, and we are here on the Hollywood walk, or should I say skate, rather. And behind me, Miggy, let's go this way. We have the Great Man Theater behind me. All right. And I want to talk a little bit about Hollywood. I first want to say, let's skate this way. I first want to say that we very well may get kicked out. I got kicked out when I filmed the Bones Bearings video here. I skated this Hollywood Walk of Fame before for the Bones Bearings video, and I totally got kicked out multiple times, so I won't be surprised if I get kicked out today. Especially with the security guards that are chasing us. You see them, Miguel? Okay. Miguel's not too worried. It's pretty empty here. The last time I skated this place, well, normally it's completely packed. It's difficult to find parking. It's almost like the streets of New York where it's totally packed. You know the best way to cut through a crowd when you're walking through a really packed or skating through a packed street is just by looking up. If you look up, people just know that you're not looking and the seas part. All right, I want to tell you that I don't know very many celebrities, like period. When I was 18, I decided that I never wanted to watch television again. And when I was in college, my school dissertation was all about living life through the spectacle of life and how our culture was really changing because of that. So rather than experiencing life, we were spending too much time in front of the screens, which was really interesting because social media definitely wasn't where it was when I was writing about it. So I'm gonna skate over all these stars, but I want you to know that I don't care about them because I don't know them. And I haven't watched a whole lot of movies and TV to know. And that's the only reason why I don't care, is just because I have not watched a lot of films and television to know. I've skated a lot, and skating it ebbs and flows, and oftentimes it's because of really important things to our culture, which I don't know a lot about, like film and TV. I remember, so what I want to say is the film industry uses roller skating a lot to be unique and stand out. But what other people think about you and your fame is really unimportant in the grand scheme of life. Miguel keeps telling me, you keep talking too much in your mask, so pull it up. What others think about you and your following and how many people are paying attention to you really is not important. I really try to make that my mantra. The more popular Moxi gets. I think that showing skating as much as possible will help turn the key to so many people's interest and generate interest in skating. But why I do that is because I really want to share skating. I want you to feel the same way that I feel when I'm on my roller skates. And we have the film industry to thank for making roller skating popular, but it's really the skaters that stick to it and really do it, and not for any other reason, but to find joy with their time on life and earth. You know, that's the most important part of skating, is that it makes you happy. You can share it with your friends in normal situations, and it makes your physical and mental experiences enlightened and better. So if I do notice someone in history on these stars, I might point them out. But what I think the best part of the Hollywood Walk of Fame is how smooth it is. Not how smooth I am. It's really smooth, and marble is probably the most expensive surface that you can skate on, but it's also the smoothest surface. Things that used to bother me as a kid are those OK magazines that the real, the ones all about the celebrities. I don't know. I just used to think, we don't know those people. We don't know if that's really the life that they're living. They used to bug me. I'm from Pennsylvania, where, Hollywood's just not really relevant unless you're watching, TVs and movies all the time. So I wasn't really, I don't know, never wanted to, look up to too many mysteries, because I guess I just didn't trust the media or that the magazines were true. And I moved to California. Ironically, last year I was in a movie, but I moved to California because of the sun. So some of you might have seen other YouTube videos that I've made, and you might know that I had a broken leg, and I've got a lot of metal in my leg. And when the weather is always changing, it's really painful. I actually walk a little differently when I go home for Christmas to visit my family, because cold weather I can feel it. I can feel it in my hip and in my leg. I just love this floor. It's funny, so many of these people, I just really don't recognize. But by following what's in my heart, which is believing that roller skating is just the ticket to life. It's just the most liberating thing that you can do is glide faster and smoother than regular walkers or fame chasers. And then when I wasn't looking, I got a call to be a stunt skater in a film. But I'll tell you a little bit more about that this week. Tomorrow we're gonna drop a video about, it's the highlight, part of the highlights of the stunt experience. Yeah.
Just leave it there next to him.
Yeah. I'll leave a little surprise. Nothing feels better than waking up and knowing that you got fresh socks on and putting them on. So tomorrow we're going to do a stunt reel, and then Friday I'm going to answer questions about what it was like to do the whole experience. So if you're around, or you're there now listening, hit the notifications bell so that you get notified of when we do it. Normally we go live at 5, but on Tuesdays Dirty Dab goes live, so we avoid that and we go on after Dirty. Woo! Should we cross?
Jaywalking.
Okay, yeah, let's go to a crosswalk. Let's talk about these jacaranda trees. These are jacarandas. They bloom in the springtime, and they're so purple. And someone once told me that they originated in Long Beach, but that's just what someone said. But I think they're the most beautiful trees. They bring purple to the scene. It's so cool. Good, how are you? So you may be wondering how do you get one of these things? Alfred Hitchcock. I know who that is. You get one of these things by being nominated in one of the 5 arts. So you can get nominated for television, film, radio, live performances, or music. And then when your industry nominates you, you get an invitation for a star. And then someone sponsors, or you put up the money, and the last I looked it was about $30,000 to actually install the star and market and promote the star. And a portion of that proceeds goes to the Chamber of Commerce, which the Chamber of Commerce is an organization in almost all cities that help businesses connect and find resources to become a better business. Woo! I know that because I used to work for the one in my hometown. My mom's the director of the Chamber of Commerce. She's like the Leslie Nopes of my county. She ribbon cuts for all the new businesses opening. Yeah. Oh! This is really cool. You know, I think it's really interesting. Look up here, Miguel just pointed out to me the sign. The Hollywood sign. It's really, those letters are humongous, I think. Well, you should look it up. Tell me, how big are those letters? But I think it's really interesting how in Los Angeles, if you have a view of the skyline, it does not make rent any more expensive. Where in Philly and New York, if you can see the skyline, it's like a dream. If you look out your windows and you see the skyline, it's like a really nice apartment. But here, yeah? What? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were telling me to come this way. But I never, and it's just like seeing the skyline. Whenever I see that Hollywood sign, I remember where I'm living. It's crazy. It's just crazy that there's letters that big, and that like that's the symbol of the skyline. Demi Moore. Oh, sorry, Del Moore, not Demi Moore. I know who Demi Moore is. Anyone else out there not know any celebrities? I did know who Margot Robbie was. Is. When they asked me to stunt double her in the Birds of Prey film, I knew because I loved and became obsessed with I, Tonya the winter before. I spent a month in January in Minnesota because it's so beautiful there in the winter. It's cold. Minnesotans will tell me that I'm crazy, but I built like a big roller skate shaped snow person and ice skated on my lunch break. And why am I? Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Whoa! Why was I talking about Minnesota again? Darn it. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie. I, Tonya, that movie was so good. I grew up. One of my first practices as a roller skater. Oh, my dad loves Al Green. Al Green. That was my dad and my stepmom's wedding song. Or one of Al Green's songs was. Okay. Man, I'm so unfocused when I'm doing this. I guess there's a lot of distractions here. But when I was a kid, I used to roller skate in my dad's basement, he had these 2 supporting roles, supporting poles. Supporting roles. Okay, he had 2 supporting poles in his basement that I would wing myself around and make like a figure 8. I'm really wixing a lot of merds. And I would pretend to be Nancy Kerrigan. I would pretend to be performing in the Olympics. And then and I don't know if you know about the Tonya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan story, but it's one of the most fascinating scandals in sports history. And then they made a movie, and Tonya Harding tells the story. Margot Robbie tells the story as Tonya Harding. Buster Keaton! All right, Buster Keaton, he rules. Do you know what Buster Keaton is? He's a stunt man who did really cool stunts, like the big house facade he's standing in the doorway in front of a house, and then the whole house facade falls, and it's just timed perfectly where he's right in the middle of the doorway. So cool. Buster Keaton's rad. Jimi Hendrix! I love Jimi Hendrix. So that's a music one. Jim Henson! And I love Miss Piggy. See if we can find Pee Wee Herman's. Pee Wee Herman, Dean Martin. My grandma loved Dean Martin. Can I get a picture for Graham? She's not alive, but my dad will love it. Hi, Grandma. I love you. Rest in peace. Woo! Little bump. So strange that all the monkeys! Hey, we're the monkeys! They had a show on Nickelodeon when I was a kid. I love the monkeys. I remember when I was a kid watching that show and distinctly saying, Mom, I want to be a boy. I'm not meant to be a girl. I want to be a boy. And my mom was like, well, we can cut your hair. And I was like, that'll make me a boy? The monkeys had this. And anyway, I got a haircut like the boy, like the monkeys. And I remember looking in the mirror and knowing that the transition just had not happened. Being so sad. Didn't make me a boy, Mom. She tried. Walt Disney. Wow. Forever living in ice. And Betty White. Betty White rules. Sorry. The family with kids are getting in their way. They're standing on some cool stars. Bing Crosby. Charlie Chaplin. Hanna-Barbera. Hanna-Barbera made the Flintstones. All right. Okay. Maybe I like notable artists that are on these, that have stars here. I'm warming up to the Walk of Fame. Bing Crosby is another one. B.B. King, Ray Charles. All right. I'm getting starstruck. I'm completely doing a 180 on this skate of fame of mine. Okay, yeah, 5 seconds. Let's do it, Miguel.
And we'll show you a move next time on some skates, how you do that. Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Can you dance on
you made me dizzy.
it? Make you dizzy?
I don't know, tell me. There's no music, but
That's what I'm talking about, that old school shit.
thank you. Now I'm feeling really good. Pink. She's from my hometown. Pink's got a star. Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Wolfgang Puck, I guess, is that a TV one? Thought he was a chef. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock's ex-husband used to live in Long Beach. And he actually, well, anyway, I'll tell you that story another time. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, I used to love Full House. Ryan Seacrest, that's a hard worker. Ah! It's a burner. So there was a movie that really influenced roller skating in the past 2 decades. It was, oh my God, so many right now. It was Whip It. And I actually got to go, I auditioned for the film in front of Drew Barrymore. I didn't get it. I didn't get the part. But it was really cool to audition. My first year moving in. No, it was my second year living in California. So this is the Man Theater. They call it the TCL, the Chinese Man Theater. And the Whip It premiere was here. And also Birds of Prey was here. But I got into that one. But for Whip It, this line to get into this place for the premiere was so big. When they do premieres here, they close off the streets and they have these giant lights, and the people going to the premiere get dropped off here, and then they walk the red carpet. And yeah. So I read some lines for Whip It in front of Drew Barrymore, who I am such a fan of. Whip It was Drew Barrymore's directorial debut. So it was the first movie that she ever directed. And she went into a vintage store to buy cool clothes. And the person who was working the store wrote a book called Derby Girl. And it was based on the first roller derby league that I was a part of, the LA Derby Dolls. Woo! And I wasn't in Whip It. I auditioned for Whip It, and I didn't get the part. They told me I didn't have the look of a derby girl, which was like so crazy because derby girls are an energy. They shouldn't have to have a look. But, oh well, it's film, and it's really hard to get into films. It's a really cutthroat business.
Back in the 60s and 70s, roller skating. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it was filled in the 60s and 70s? Do you think lots of people skated here?
Roller skating was huge.
Here? On this?
American, California.
Yeah.
I guess you had 200 likes or something like that.
Oh yeah, they love to get people excited about the chat, and
Yeah,
if they like it, then they
You had to back.
click on it. Yeah. Oh, I got a backflip. We got to do that at the end. I can flip on, yeah, let's flip on the stars. That's a great idea. All right, are we gonna, what time is it? Well, I don't want to do it until the end because I don't want to adjust my, I don't want to, I don't want to adjust my mask after touching the ground. What was the question? Bugs Bunny! Let me check the chat. Thanks. All right. I got my pants from Free People. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm losing. I lost it. I love you back, Kayla Cross. You just follow your heart, Gloria Conti. No, Hillary, I'm not married. Michaela, I don't know anything about shop owners in LA, but all the shops are closed. The hardest trick to learn for me was skating backwards. David Bowie. Now that's a unique person. That one's for Stacy. I'm gonna spin and get dizzy for Stacy. I wish you were with me too. Hey, if you have any questions, it took me a while to flip the camera around. If you have any questions for me that you really want me to answer, put it in the chat. Like where I got my mask from. I'll put that account, the Instagram account there, so that you don't miss it and you can get them, because it's a roller skate one and it's pretty sick. What was your first pair of skates and when did you get them? I got them when I was 6. My dad, I really wanted I wanted spring shoes. And my dad, okay, I really wanted spring shoes. The more that Miguel distracts me, the more I forget to answer the questions you're asking me. That's why I was like, quiet. I wanted spring shoes and we couldn't get them. So he went out to the store and after lots of begging for a trampoline and for spring shoes, he gifted me a pair of roller skates and they were white with pink wheels. And I was really lucky for my dad because he loved to skateboard and I was really afraid of skateboarding. Yeah, the best gift ever. I'd recommend all the Moxi skates for beginners. Just really depends on how much you know, how long you want to skate for. Thank you. I got them on Etsy. That's a very good question, Sarah. I'll be opening something. Genosin, just skate and get into the community. And support the people that you love to find out about what the people that are doing in the roller skating business and support all those people. Quick way to start for beginners. Check out the stuffing tutorial. A-Bomb shows a bunch and I've got a bunch in the beginners classes. Thanks, Marie Cruz. All right. Do we really want a backflip? I need a stretch. Here you go. Oh, what time is it?
There right now.
Okay, thanks, Miguel. I think I need
5:30.
5:30?
Yeah.
Oh, that's short. I guess Do you ever find that like really smooth surfaces really shorten the time? The Simpsons! Who's your favorite Simpson? Mine is definitely Bart. Big Bird! David Copperfield, I love magic. Anyone there a magician? All right. I think this might be a short one, Miguel. Ooh, milkshakes. Wonder if they have dairy-free ones. Hey, let's go off the beaten path. Movie star maps sold here. Movie star maps are maps that lead to the stars' homes, and that's a big business here, is touring the movie stars' homes. I've never been to Universal Studios. Have you, Miguel? Will you take me there sometime? I think that they have a Springfield there. Like the Simpsons city is there. I would love to check out Moe's Bar. I wonder if Bart has a skate park there. Look how beautiful this tree is. Whew. The Magic Castle. I've always wanted to know what that place looked like. Look, the Magic Castle. The Magic Castle is a...
Private stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's members only. Actually, only magicians are invited to go to that castle. I've never gone, but some of my fancier friends have told me how cool it is. Miguel, do you know any magic tricks? You do? Whoa! Yeah. A lot of people are that almost kill people in the streets. That's why you gotta be real quick on your feet. Know how to stop, look both ways before you cross. Expect that everybody is texting on their phones. It is so wild that it's so empty. It's quiet. Usually this place has a lot of very intense energy. Fake grass. All right, should I wait and ask? He's still texting.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we won't call him out for that. Can I check the chat? I want to answer any questions before we sign off. Oh, you love my fans. Thank you. I imagine that you do. Oh, I'm not moving there. Hi. Safe? I don't think it will ruin. I don't think it'll make it less safe. Have you been there, Olivia?
They asked for skate maintenance.
The most expensive pair of skates I own, probably the priceless ones that are antique from the 1700s. Bye, Emily. Thanks for coming. We don't have any Moxi stores. We no longer have any Moxi stores. Do you map on the route? You can buy any Moxi skates on moxiskates.com and support the makers. Or you can purchase from your local skate shop. That is open. And usually they have an online store. Did you become more social due to people out in the streets? I became more sociable due to this interesting time that has put the pressure on the brand to continue to skate and entertain and teach people how to use the products. And I've always been sociable. I'm just more like not used to being in front of the camera. Sabrina, with time, you will develop skills, and the more skills you develop, the more practice, the more confidence you'll get. So practice comes with, confidence comes with practice. Zachary, I haven't chosen a name for the new jack boots yet. Caden, I believe that Miguel is a Taurus and I'm a Capricorn. He's like shaking his head. He didn't like that I told you that either. He's a very private, bullheaded guy. Yep, there's new colors coming as soon as we catch up on all of our orders. All right, Chris, I'll show you the Michael Jackson star. Waffles or pancakes? Definitely waffles. Oh, okay. Oh. My sister has a waffle company, like a waffle mix. She makes a waffle mix. It's called Maui Waffles, and it's low glycemic, and it's made of green banana flour. Ooh, crepes, yeah. I like a thin crepe. I worked at a waffle window in Portland. How cool. Aww. Moonwalk on the Michael Jackson star. Oh, shoot. I already passed it. See, texting or videoing while rolling is not very good. Godzilla. Quentin Tarantino. I know who that is. Melissa McCarthy. Funny as. Elton John. There's some police officers, though. I might get in trouble. Do you know where Michael Jackson's star is?
You're about to hit it, but you can't have these skates. That's
Oh, no.
So there's it's posted.
Oh, that's why he's in trouble? That's why he's getting arrested? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah,
Is it... Oh, no. I'm going to get out of here because yeah.
Anywhere where there's stars. So just all you have to do is go to a side street or something.
Oh, you're not it's illegal to skate on the stars?
Yeah, just to protect them.
Hence the name, Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later.
See what you do?
Yeah, I'll tell him. We got kicked out. All right. I promised a backflip, so. I promised a backflip on the stars. But we're not getting arrested like that skateboarder is. Okay. I should do it. Okay. All right. We're going to backflip and then end.
Oh, that's for you.
Thank you, Miguel. But I think we need to get to 200 likes. I know, we did it last time. All right, ready? Wait, let me get a hair tie in case my hair scratches the floor. Okay. Super stretch. I wonder which star I am gonna backflip over. All right, cops aren't watching. Let's go. I'm going this way, Miggy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Wasn't very good. Okay. Do another one. the 80s, how about the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s? Okay, ready? All right. It wasn't any sweeter. All right. A lot of it. Give me a lot of it, Miguel. Yeah, thanks. All right. Thanks for coming to the Hollywood Skate of Fame show. I love you. Thank you very, very much for coming. I hope I entertained you today.
Love you all.
If you have any questions, I didn't get to answer very many questions. So if you have any questions and you really want me to answer them, please put them in the comments after this video ends. Please subscribe to the channel if you liked the video, and please like it if you liked it. Okay, I'll get better at these outros. Thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely, beautiful day. Be sure to tune into all the Harley Quinn videos that we're going to be doing this week. Tomorrow, it's going to be the little stunt reel, and then Friday, I'm going to do a whole interview at 5 o'clock all about what it was like to skate behind the scenes as Harley Quinn. Okay, let's go. Oh, we just want to end it. Oh, they're still on here.